They were taken from the NASA satellite this morning,
Right.
so they are well burning as of an hour ago.
All peak. Just gone into something now.
We're heading up to the north of England to sample the fires on Saddleworth Moor and then Winter Hill around the Bolton area. So this is obviously it's a converted passenger plane, would normally seat about 100 people, but most of the seats have been ripped out and replaced with a load of instruments that you can see, basically so that we can sample the constituents of the air.
We look at live data from the aircraft to identify when we think we're going through a plume, and once I think we're in a plume, we hit a button, and that takes a sample of air from outside the aircraft, which we collect for analysis later down the line.
You can see the fires still smouldering away. The Saddleworth Moor fire started on the 24th of June, and you can still see it burning. The peatland's definitely burning. And a lot of people are wondering why this fire has become so big when there are controlled burns on moorland and peatland reasonably frequently. Well, one of the reasons is this peatland is so degraded. Historic air pollution meant that the moss that contains so much moisture was killed by acid rain, and that means this peatland has really dried out. So with the drought conditions and a lot of very dry heather gives a lot of fuel for this fire, which is why it's become so huge. With the fire in Winter Hill 30 miles away, that means there's about 26 square kilometres of land that's just been burned. What do you think that smoke should be a big concern?
We don't know exactly yet, so it's going to take us a while to analyse the samples that we've taken that we've got to take back into the lab. They're pretty unusual, don't happen in the UK that often, so it's really important for us to be able to understand what's in them and therefore is it adding to air pollution as they get transported over cities. Potentially, if these type of fires are going to happen more often in a changing climate and potentially a drier climate in the UK, we need to understand what is being emitted from them, therefore how that's going to affect the atmosphere going into the future.
Increased fires now. Checks.